75% of engineers are not employable. For MBAs, there's bad news. 90% of MBAs are not employable. And for everybody else, it's 85%. So why is this happening? Why is it that so many of our youth is unemployable and unskilled? Why? There are three primary reasons. The first one is the obvious one, rote learning. Our whole education system is based on bookish knowledge and not on the application of knowledge to solve real-world problems. The second is parental pressure. Mera beta engineer banega. My son will be an engineer. Yes, your son has become an engineer and so has everybody else's son. So now we have so many engineers. There are more engineers coming out of Indian colleges than the US and China combined. But we don't need so many engineers. Which brings me to the third reason, which is that today there is a global competition for jobs. Russia poses a serious threat to India's outsourcing market. There are Indian companies outsourcing to Russia. So what is the impact this is having? We've already seen the impact on Manjunath and Kiran. But can we afford our graduate students taking to crime? Do we know the crime rates in this country? Hold that thought, and I want to come back and talk about the 10 million who have no degrees. These guys have little or no self-esteem. They have been psychologically tuned to believing they're good for nothing. Their teachers tell them, don't even try to talk English, that's meant for a different class. So what do? They just try to get by on a day-to-day basis, trying to look for some small, easy, low-paying jobs. I have been interacting with an organization called Unnati, which is an NGO, and they work on skilling the underprivileged youth. They have a 70-day residential program where they take the youth. It's a completely free program. At the end of it, a job is guaranteed. And fortunately, Unnati is not the only organization in this space. There are other NGOs and there are also private companies. Because the Indian vocational training market is estimated to be $22 billion. So any aspiring entrepreneurs, that's a good problem to solve. But, given the scale, no matter what these guys do, it is not nearly enough. We all have to do something about it. What can we do, you ask? Well, one very simple way is to empower or encourage one underprivileged youth to go get themselves skilled. Unnati's program is completely free. There's even a job guaranteed at the end of it. And their lives change forever. Last week, we all stood here and we sang the national anthem. Very proudly. But with these numbers, can we really be that proud? Unemployability creates a vicious cycle for poverty. And as Mahatma Gandhi once famously said, poverty is the worst form of violence. We really have to fight this. Over to you.
Thanks for that wonderful speech. All that I can say is I am neither a graduate nor an engineer. I belong to this 10 million, but I do have some self-esteem. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the recap. To take us through the evaluation session, let me hand over the podium to the self-effacing Toastmaster, Mohan Punjabi.
Thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Let's come back to the third session of Toastmasters, the feedback session.